fucking bangerang, man. We are live. I'm unmuted. Awesome. Fantastic. Welcome, everybody. Welcome in. We have our resident Kick viewer over there, Mr. Big Mingus, and I see Ken Folk popped in over there as well. Yeah, it looks like we are up all of the platforms. Oh yeah, and I see Joe is over there. Trying to make sure the thing is working here right. Okay, looks good. Yeah, Joe's over there. Yes, brother, I love Blood Feast. I got a cassette from 1986. Oh, The Kill for Pleasure. That's a damn good album. Dude, for me, this Future State of the Wicked is... I loved Kill for Pleasure. The first Blood Feast I ever heard was Kill for Pleasure. And then they put out that album. When did Future State of the Wicked come out? They did that, and then they did the EP with that different singer. And it's just fucking awesome, man. I love the vocals on that. The new stuff is good. Infinite Evolution is good. Though, I mean, I really wish they would have kept that vocalist, but that dude left for whatever reason. Stellar fucking thrash, man. And that track in particular is quite the banger, INRI. So what is going on, everybody, as we get rolling in here to yet another Drewcifer live stream? I feel like I just started feeling this way at work. I just got home. Started feeling like that crap is kind of coming back, which sucks. It's weather's all over the goddamn place, doing a lot of shit. But I'm still here. I lost my voice. Hopefully, I'm chewing on a cough drop right now, so just bear with me. Oh man, Metalhead Warrior, what's going on? What's up? Gonna play some more tunes here. Obviously, I'll drop YouTube for a long. Spirit World, what's up, brother? I will say this: if you guys want to support the show here, and if you want to do it for absolutely free, whatever you're watching this thing on, whatever like button you can hit, helps out for free. It literally costs you nothing but a click. We are up on Kick, we are up on YouTube, we are up on X.com, and we are up on Rumble, of course, the Drewcifer home base, because they won't ban me, but YouTube will, hence the shit over my eyes here. I have to keep them on their toes over there on YouTube. We will be dropping YouTube after about the first 30 minutes or so. You guys probably have gotten used to the routine, but for anybody who's new watching, that's kind of what we do here. And once we drop YouTube, we will go and do some, a bit more edgier things. We'll get into a little bit of political content at the end of the first hour, so about 9 my time, we'll get into some of that over there. But we definitely can't do that on YouTube. My politics are far too right-wing for YouTube. So can't do that. If you do want to support the show financially, you can do this and get yourself something in the process. I do have the shirt, the Drewcifer Goat Penis mock-up shirt, and it actually is badass. I shouldn't have got it heavy. I should have got like the regular cotton because I live in Texas, but I took the word of a Canadian who recommended the heavier shirt because it looks cooler. Yeah, it's hot as fuck, so I should have just got the regular one, but it does look great. The print looks great. You can get all that shit on all the various different things. Your tote bags, your pin, your button, your coffee mug, all that sort of stuff that TeePublic offers. If you do want it, but again, just hitting the like, it's absolutely free, and it does help the algorithm. So it'll help the stream. Maybe we'll get some more metalheads in here who like some more based fucking metal. And one other thing, yes, we will knock out YouTube. I always forget. Oh yeah. If you do any sort of money donation, do not do it on YouTube. Do it through Rumble or Rumble Rant or whatever. I would very much appreciate that. I was going to say ladies and gentlemen, but let's be honest, there's no chicks watching this. So fellas, you want to help me out in that direction? Just the like is all that I need. We're going to play some more fucking tunes. As much as I love Blood Feast, I'm going to switch this one over with some Bestial Warlust. About that. Sounds good to me. Bestial Warlust, Satanic.
Watching everything
Man, you know, that really makes me miss when Destroyer 666 used to sound like that. Just fucking from the gut, man. From the fucking gut. That's so good. I see Mr. Metalhead Warrior says, nice, wearing the shirt, great album. So with the Vengeance War Till Death. Yeah, I don't have a Bestial Warless shirt. I actually need to remedy that. And I'm looking around on the wall. Like I could fit a poster maybe. I got so much shit on the fucking walls. You guys can't even see like all this wall. Literally everything except some of the roof is covered. And yeah, maybe I need to work me out one of those badass tapestries or banners or whatever the fuck you call those things. You know, the Infuriator bass player has a giant Bestial Warlust fucking banner in his like little jam room in his house. And it's badass. Yeah, good shit. I love that band. Love it. It really makes me want to go back and listen to like the real early Destroyer 666 too, because you know KK Warslut started that. Destroyer 666, for those of you who don't know, just started as a side project of Bestial Warlust and became its own, its own animal. And the early shit sounds exactly like that. You know, Violence is a Prince of This World, 6 Songs for the Devil, and all that sort of shit. But I'm gonna do some. Man, I want to say this band's Peruvian. I know they're South American. I've done some reviews on their stuff before. This is really good. This is some fucking anal vomit. We also got to remember, man, we are streaming to X as well, so we're getting some of that political crossover. Some of those guys kind of coming in here. We can't let them think when we say metal streams, we mean, you know, Five Finger Death Punch. So we got to scare some of these fuckers off with some anal vomit. Sendero Sinistro. Niestro.
Sendero Siniestro. En medio de los estamos desescribidas sangre en nombre de Satanás. Posiciones seducción de la muerte y venganza siniestra. Sendero Siniestro. Sendero Siniestro. Sendero Siniestro. Siniestro. Hacia humanos los dios puros tu existir y sangre madre de demonios. Nativas de la orilla de muerte y historia siniestra. Sendero siniestro. Sendero siniestro. Sendero siniestro. Siniestro. Sendero dormir en nombre de Satanás. Guerrero en nombre de Lucifer. Prefiero aquí en nombre de Asmodios. Regresa en nombre de Satanás.
Yeah, dudes, that whole fucking album is like that. In fact, all their shit's like that. That's a really good band. You know what? Let me look that up. I want to say they're Peruvian. I know they're South American. Let's see. Anal Vomit from Peru. I got it right. Black and Death Thrash. Yeah, man. Deprivation's a good album. Yeah, Demoniac Flagellations. Any of the newer stuff I'm not as familiar with. So all that stuff, they had 3 albums that came out within a couple of years of each other. Demoniac Flagellations, Deprivation, and Gathering of the Putrid Demons. I don't remember that one. Looking at the album cover, I don't remember that one. So there's definitely some other stuff to check out there. But yeah, dude, don't sleep on the fucking South American shit, man. South American metal is... I'm trying to think of like the best way to describe the difference between the Australian underground metal and the South American shit, because they are very similar. They're like cousins. They're super raw. They blend all the extreme genres together, and they just have like a fuck you attitude. So yeah. Yes, Brother Drewcifixion, this will chase away the posers. It sure will. Because once you start getting in that some of that crowd that comes over here from X, they hear metal, you know, a lot of these guys are there for political stuff, so they're kind of normies, and then they come over like, I like the Enter the Sandman song, and then they come over here and they hear Anal Vomit. Then they piss themselves and exit immediately. Look at that. We got a goddamn possum in the chat over here. A goddamn possum. Crushing AIDS-infested poser scum. Absolutely. But damn. Need to write a song I'll crush AIDS infested poser scum. I don't know though. As soon as I hear AIDS, I'm thinking that could easily be a Morton Red song title. Crushing AIDS infested poser scum. Hell yeah. Yes, Metal AB. There's some great shit from South America, dude. South America is like one of my favorite places for extreme metal. I love how they blend all that. I think it's like tit for tat. There's just more good bands from South America than there is from Australia. Australia probably, the bands that are in Australia, I think probably do it better. But it's almost like every fucking band from South America that plays that style of music just brings that, that call back to like the early Sepultura shit, Volcano, you know what I mean, like all those fucking bands, like the early Sepultura stuff. There's something about that sound that goes on there. Obviously, Holocausto would be another one, but they all kind of like they're paying homage to that. They're paying like a tribute to it when they come up with some of these albums. And there's so much good shit, man. But let's flip over. This is going to seem comparatively a bit more tame because we play Bestial Warlust, then you play Anal Vomit, and both of those sound like very similar. You got the Aussie and then the Peruvian, the South American shit back to back. I should have played this next one after the Blood Feast track we started it with, but this is a little more straightforward, like early death thrash from the 90s. Great French band, especially this first album. Never Ending Destiny is the name of the album. Let's see. If I see Never Ending Destiny is the name of the album, and I say it is like an early 90s death thrash, and they're from France, can anybody tell me what the name of the band is? You will win mad kudos for that. So what band put out an album called Never Ending Destiny? They were a French band, and it was like early 90s thrash, but kind of like with more death metal-y lyrics. Or death metal-y vocals. Can anybody guess it in the chat? I gotta give people on Kick the chance to see if nobody gets it. Yeah, there is also a delay. I don't want to wait fucking long. I'm gonna play it anyways. It is Aggressor, the Unknown Spell. fuck me running. I was muted that whole time. I'm looking up the Destroying Texas Fest lineup. Yeah, sorry about that, fellas. The habit. I don't want Matt to yell at me if he shows up. I was looking up the Destroying Texas Fest lineup for 2025, and like Metal AB is asking about the War Metal band. I'm wondering if he's talking about Atomicide, because I'm looking at the lineup here. It was Absu, Atomicide, Balmog, Genocide Beast, Scramble Isles Key, The Black Mariah, and Trench Warfare. But it seemed like there was more South American bands there. Atomicide is awesome. I used to do reviews on Atomicide. They're Brazilian. They're the closest that kind of sound war metal-ish. They've got really good stuff. So yeah, and it must have been them, is what I'm thinking. Here's a total classic. You guys want something totally fucking classic? We're gonna do. I got two classics. Let's do this classic first, then we'll do the other classic, and then we're gonna yeet YouTube. Fucking Creator, man. Flag of goddamn hate. Roll it. Does anybody else think of Doom when they see that album cover? Kind of wonder if the guys from Doom were Creator fans. Great album cover. Great. I do think that I prefer the other version of Flag of Hate more, though. I don't know. I listen to Endless Pain more than I listen to Pleasure to Kill. Pleasure to Kill is great, though. Both of those albums. Fucking phenomenal. Yeah, we do have Matt here, so I will make sure to mute between songs. Make sure that I unmute so Matt doesn't yell at me. Matt, he's a hard man to please, but you know we like having Matt around. And dude, here's a question for you guys, all you dudes in the chat. If you were a wrestler, what would your entrance music be? It had me thinking that. I made that joke about how Flag of Hate by Creator would be Matt's entrance music. Kind of wondering what mine would be. Man, mine might be something like fucking like real doomy. I'd have that Iomi Watts guy that we played on the last train, that guy doing the Doom riffs. I would want him to be up there on the stage throwing that right hook as he did the Doom riff. I would maybe something doomy. Maybe some Cyanide, dude. Maybe like Funeral or Scourging at the Pillar or something like that. That'd be great, dude. Scourging at the Pillar has that drum intro. Yeah, that'd be mine. Think about that in the chat while I play this next classic track before we drop YouTube here. Want to know, what would your entrance music be if you were a professional wrestler? These are the important things we think about. That's why everybody tunes in. It's these deep, thought-provoking, philosophical ideas. fucking classic. Classic, man, that like lives in my algorithm. Almost every time I do cardio and I just have like the YouTube playlist playing, or just like pull something up on YouTube and it'll just autoplay like the next shit, that almost always comes up. Particularly that song for some reason, but it's, dude, that whole album is great. That was the first Dissection album I ever heard, was Storm of the Lightsbane. And Stormberlin's really good. That was a band I never really like tracked down, you know, the I don't know, like the demos and stuff. I was always, I guess, so satisfied with those albums. It up. Remember the one that has like the different, yeah, that Rain Chaos. I've listened to that one, but like, yeah, all this early stuff. See the demos, the Grief Prophecy. It looks like it has pretty good ratings on here too. Into Infinite Obscurity, the Somberlin, just the demo for it. Promo 93. Yeah, I might actually go check that out. Have you guys ever like dug into that stuff for Dissection? I was always just so satisfied with the first two full-length albums. I don't know. I just like I didn't really feel like I needed anything else. I remember listening to that Rain Chaos, but yeah, if I listened to it now, it'd be like a new listen. The others just still the attention. Anyways, fellas, we're knocking YouTube out. We're doing that for damn sure, because they're not going to like all this stuff we're about to play. So if you are on YouTube, head over to the links on the screen. You can go to Rumble. You can go to Kick. You can go to X. I would prefer you come to Rumble. That way your comments, your chats will be up here on the screen with the rest of us. Sorry, the Kick chatters. We've got a few viewers over there. Mingus, as always. He's complimenting Anya. Remember Anya? Anya's over there on Kick. Big Mingus says, very based of you to join the Kick chat. Here's a really good thing about Kick. Their meme game, or their emoji game, is on point, man. They got Pepe emojis over there. Big Mingus loves using those. Have a good time. And I gotta say, Kick, it looks the best out of all of these. But yeah, Rumble is kind of the home for Drewcifer these days. That's where I'm streaming from to these other platforms. But YouTube has got to go if we're gonna have some more fun. So head on over. If you were watching on YouTube, head over to Rumble, Kick, or X. We're dropping YouTube in 3,